Hello, guys. Thanks for joining in tonight. Man, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, do so now and come on in. We appreciate each and every one of you guys, as always, on the Audio Master Show. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, man. I wasn't going to get on, but it's been a while since I've been on. I was like, man, I got to get in and check in with you guys. And tonight is the big question I wanted to raise as to, does your family watch your YouTube channel? Because today I found out that my oldest brother watches my YouTube channel and just doesn't. Hey, Caden, what's going on, man? How you doing, my friend? Sorry about it, man. I was telling everybody that I haven't been on here in a while, in a few days, as you know. Just a lot's been going on, and we've been doing redoing our my little garage out here, and so there's just a lot going on. I hadn't been on here, man. It's just been crazy, but crazy good. You know, I can't wait to get it finished and be able to go in there and park my little tracker in there and enjoy my garage. You know. So anyway, I don't know, some antivirus just popped up on my screen. So I hope you can see me okay. Let's just try to get out of that. Anyway, man, so things have been going great, and I wanted to get on here because I was talking to my oldest brother, and good, man. I'm glad you're good, man. It's just been so crazy around here, man. I haven't even really had time to go to the gym and do that. You know, I like to do that, and I hadn't had time to do that. And I'm working on my photography book. I don't know if you know, but I've got a photography book coming out. You know, I like to go down the beach a lot, and so anyway, I've been collecting these sunsets and sunrises down there for like 3 years, man. And so anyway, I have a nice collage of different cool pictures, and so I was going to work on my book tonight and actually put it together. Well, the girl that got the files together for me sent them to me in high resolution, and the platform that she sent them over to me, there's a time expiration as to how long that stuff stays on that platform for you to download them. I had no idea. So anyway, my guy shows up. He had COVID, and so that slowed me down for like 14 days or a little longer. And then so he comes over tonight to help me out with it, and we go to download the files. He can't do it, man. It says time expired. So I'm like, So anyway, I had to text her, and she's the girl that's actually in my does my training for my cycle class. And so last Wednesday she had it, and so I texted her tonight just wishing her well. And tonight was the night that I was actually going to have my class, but my friend said he could come over tonight. So not only did I miss my class, but I didn't get my book, worked on. So I gotta laugh about it because, man, doing this book, it was much easier taking the pictures. I promise, it was so much easier just being on the beach at the right time, at the right moment, man, and taking these pictures than it is trying to put it together to be able to sell on Barnes and Noble. But anyway, it's been fun. It's been challenging, and I just gotta laugh about it, man, because it's just one thing after another, man. But anyway, all is good. I'm glad you're good. It's just I wish I could have got on here a little more than what I have been, and I don't like that when I can't get on and hang out with you guys, man. And I just, it feels good. And so anyway, I was talking to my older brother, and he's like, man, there's some nights I get on and I'm checking you out and whatnot. Just because I don't say anything or do anything like that doesn't mean that I don't get on from time to time and watch. And I was like, man, that's such a great thing to talk about tonight, because people can watch your channel all over the world, man, and you don't really know who's watching. And it's just the coolest thing, man. And hey, I wanted to ask you, did you ever get a chance to watch that video, Caden, by Sylvia Macy? And is it Taylor Hawkins, or his video where she's recording his drums? Did you ever get a chance to watch that video? Man, it's amazing. That video really is amazing. And I just I can't believe how cool it is, man, with all those cool vintage microphones in there that they have. And she's got all the dated ones, and then all the cool ones that's standard that they mic drum kits with and everything. And anyway, just super cool. If you get a chance, by the way, check that out, man, and tell me what you think about that video, man. It's really cool. He even does so after he lays his drum track down, and oh, you did watch it? Did you enjoy that, man? Did you watch it all? I love it, man. I love that video. I've like watched it like 3 times because I'll pause the video and look at some of those old vintage microphones that she has in there. That one that looks like an 8-ball, you know, that she uses on the drum kit as a room mic. And anyway, just she's got some really cool stuff, you know, some cool stuff. She does some really cool stuff, and she actually has a lot under her belt, you know, as far as her credentials go. And anyway, it was a cool I thought it was a cool video, man. Anyway, you have to really like microphones, I guess. I don't know, but anyway, so he lays. I did, yes. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, so here's the thing, what I really liked about that video, Caden, he goes back to what I was saying, how I like to record my vocals, man. And I didn't know she did this, or anybody else for a long time did their vocal tracks this way. But I actually got a video on out, where's the best place to record your vocal track. And I've built you know, vocal booths before in closets, and and just try to experiment with everything. Sang in the corner of a room, you know, I'd move the microphone around in all different areas in the room. And so anyway, when Mr. Hawkins, Taylor Hawkins, gets in there and she records his vocal track, as you know, he was standing right in the same as where she was doing the mixing. So he was in the room with her. And I just think that the more and more I do my research and on all that kind of stuff, you'll find that a lot of engineers just get their singer, you know, in the same room with them, and they may be going through a 57 or some cool little dynamic microphone that they're singing their vocals through instead of a condenser. It's like I got this condenser here on cranked up pretty good tonight, and you notice how far it is away from me, but it, you know, it can pick up a lot of the room ambience this way, the way I am away from the microphone. But if I was to talk through my dynamic microphone, that 57 or 58 or, you know, SM7B, is going to be you know, it's going to be right here in your face, you know. So anyway, that's what a lot of the engineers are doing with these cool bands, especially these rock bands, man, and just getting some killer results. So you don't have to have, you know, a Neumann U47 or a Telefunken or something like that to actually achieve some great vocals. However, you know what I was going to say, dude, I sound pretty good through both. I mean, I can go either way. I can sing through a condenser mic, or I can sing through a dynamic microphone and get some good results. And a lot of people can't. A lot of people, you know, can't really, or don't sound as good on a condenser microphone as they do on a dynamic microphone, and then vice versa. So anyway, I feel fortunate about that because I am a mic lover and I love them all. And so yeah, no, it's cool, man. But anyway, I'm sticking to this little baby here tonight, man. I actually got it kind of far away. I should move it closer, but I got the gain cranked up, man. So anyway, it's just been good. Been good here. A lot of things going on, as you know, and so not just with me, but I'm sure you and everyone else is, you know, there's just a lot of things changing right now, and a lot of things happening. You know, as far as with the COVID stuff, and then it goes on and on and on and on. This year's been a very, very interesting year, hasn't it? Man, I don't know what to think about it. You know what? So I just try to stay in good spirit about it, and it just seems like, you know, doing that and trying to stay in good spirit with it all, you know, as things, we get attacked by other things and different things that we're challenged with every day, dude. Just, you know, you got to keep going. You just got to just face it and hit it, you know, face forward, and hopefully get through your day and be able to smile the next day, man, you know. So anyway, that's kind of the way it's been here this past week, man. And you know what, with the book thing, you have no idea, man, how long I've been trying to get this book published. We're going to have a publishing company do it, and I don't want to get into that, but it was a scam. Breaking, I was like, you got to be kidding me. I checked the reviews, everything on the internet, and I still got scammed. And so that was kind of heartbreaking. And then I got the girl. She said, well, she can help me. We can self-publish it. And and she was going to do it on her spare time. I wasn't rushing her to do it because she was doing it at work on her break. And so I wasn't rushing her to get it done. And then when she finally sent some of the files over, we were like, oh, wow, once you expand those pictures from a standard picture, to a book size, standard book size, you're going to lose a lot of resolution because you're expanding, those pixels. So anyway, she says, well, how about we do like a border piece, and then I'll send them high resolution, and then, and then pick a color, a background color, and that way you can still have a big picture, but it doesn't have to be the full size of the book, right? The page. So I said, great, that's a beautiful idea. Let's do that. So she sent those files over, and then, anyway, long story short, man, you heard it, and it's just been like pulling teeth trying to get this thing out there for people to enjoy, man. And so anyway, I'm excited and I'm ready to get it out there so I can say, okay, there's my check mark. I'm done with that. And if it does well or whatever, then I know I might want to do it again. And maybe next time I can do it all by myself, right? So anyway, it's just been a lot of fun, a lot of different cool things going on over here in Texas. And I just, I think I told you about the Arizona trip that I was checking into a couple weeks ago. I was all up on that, and I don't know how that's going to go because, there's just a lot of things that you have to do to prepare, and what's going on in that state, I don't know, and their laws and everything's just different than here. And so anyway, there's just a lot to check out and a lot to do. And and then we got our garage going up, man. And so I'm really stoked about that. But hey, you know what I did do the other day? I was telling you I was going to do some different videos because I like other stuff, and I really love tricking out my tracker and hanging out in that little car. That has just been the funnest. Okay, and that car has been the funnest car since I had my little MGB. Now my MGB always gave me trouble, but once I finally got it all rebuilt, it was fun driving it. That convertible. It was a 1980. It was the last year they made the MGB, and I had the one with the rubber bumper on it, not the chrome. And man, I really, really loved that car. It was actually stunning and beautiful, and enjoyed it. But this tracker is just as fun, if not funner, because it's four-wheel drive for one thing, and so it's just fun. I get tons of compliments, and anyway, so I went out there and I did a video of it, and I actually went to a paint company and was going to see what they were going to charge me to paint my little tracker. It probably, maybe if I had to guess, man, maybe two small pints of paint, or maybe 3 at most, or a quart would probably paint that car with no problem. And you wouldn't believe the bid they gave me on painting that little car, man. So anyway, I got the bid, and I covered their name up so that I don't want to slander anybody's name or do anything like that. So I covered their name up, covered my name up, and just left the information, the bid that I got on them doing the work. I was like, man, I could buy 3 of these things for the price they were going to give me for painting it. So here's the thing. I know a little bit about painting. I'm not a great painter or anything because that's just not what I do full time or anything. But my best friend at one time, before he moved on, was a painter and had a paint and body shop. So I'd go up there, man, and hang out with them, at the end of the day at 5 o'clock, and we'd just hang out, and I would watch him, finish up, watch him mix the paints, and if he was shooting the paint, I'd, get in a different room. But so I have a little bit of knowledge about how to do that, and I was like, man, you know what, I might be able to try to tackle this myself. But here's the thing with that, man, it's all about the prep work. And how clean your prep work is, and that goes a long way as to how good your paint job's going to turn out is the preparation, man. And so having my little garage, man, I might just play around with some stuff and see if I can I don't know, maybe get the body work done, because there's some small little dings in it that need to be taken out, and on the passenger side by the quarter panel on the bottom, it's got a little ding in it. I mean, it's hardly noticeable, but I notice it because it's mine. So I'd like to get all the little bumps and bruises taken care of it before I shoot some paint on it. If I can get somebody to do that work for me, then I might try to tackle it myself and shoot it, or at least practice on, some other pieces before I do it. And but man, dude, you would not believe the price this company gave me. I was like, "Are you serious?" But here's the thing, man. They do more. They can make more money on insurance companies that bring them cars, so they're gonna make they're gonna do those jobs before they would want to do my little job, little paint job. So that's just a good way to say, well, we're really not interested in doing it, so let me just jack up the price. And they had like, I want to say it was like 58 hours or even more as far as how long it was going to take them to do this job. Now keep in mind, it's a convertible, so there's no roof. And here's the thing, I told them, I said, look, I want it painted the same color, so we're not going to change the color if that would make it any easier. And I don't want any of the door jambs painted or under the hood, just the outside of the car, with no top. So anyway, I'm gonna put that video together maybe tomorrow, the next day, man, and just post it. So be looking for a video that isn't live, and it's gonna be on my little tracker. And check it out and tell me what you think about their bid and everything. So anyway, I'm gonna do that, man. And then I got another video that there's a place down at the beach that a lot of us, for many years, for generations, would go and fish, and it's actually the pass. They call it the Rollover Pass. And it's a place between the ocean and the bay. And when the tide changes from the bay to the ocean, the fish would always come up. And so like if the tide's going in or coming in, then the fish would come up from the bay and attack, ambush the bait that was coming in from the ocean, and then vice versa. And I knew that if I was there during that tide change in that knoll in the water, wade fishing in the water, when that tide was in that knoll, didn't know which way to go. It came to a kind of like a little knoll, a little stopping point. If I was in the water and had my bait in the water, then I was going to be on, man, because the fish were coming up for it. And so anyway, they closed down this pass. They didn't just close it down, they filled it in. And they called it Rollover Pass because it's where years ago they would roll the whiskey barrels into the cut and ship them out. And so anyway, there's a lot of historical stuff. Well, anyway, it got closed down. I filled in. It was just a big thing, and I was doing a kind of like a, I don't know, what do you call where you just I don't know. I was going around before they closed it, and I was asking a lot of the fishermen, what do you think it's going to do? It's going to change the salinity in the bay. What's going to happen? What do y'all think? Da, 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 da. And their reasons behind closing it or filling it in was, they were having to dredge the bay out in the intercoastal it was costing them a lot of money, so to speak. Well, they filled it in, and what's happening now is we're losing our beach on our coastline through that area, and they're not they're not doing anything they're not putting any piers out there to add sandbars and to build the beach up. And there's one highway that runs through there, and so we're getting water that's coming over our highway even during high tides, and it's just insane that it's gone this far. But anyway, I have a video that I want to put together or finish and put it out there, and it's going to be a great video, a historical thing that's I think a lot of people are going to like. And I just want to finish it because I've got a lot of good interviews with other fishermen and their thoughts on it, and even guys that I fish with, and so it's gonna be cool. And I have all that ready to go and ready to put and just make a video out of it, and I haven't done it yet. So anyway, that's why I was mentioning to you the other day that would you think it was cool if I did something cool like that? Anyway, I don't know, man. It's just great. So really, this video is going to be about is your family watching your YouTube channel. And, I want to say I did not know, and my family is watching my YouTube channel, and they are digging it, and I appreciate it. So, family, if you're out there, man, I appreciate you guys tonight watching in, as always, here at the Audio Master Show. But, man, so look, this is what I'm doing now, Caden, is I've got this... these little headphones, kind of like little earbuds in now, and you know what, man, I think I'm digging it better, much more than my big Telefunkens or any of my other headphones, because when I put them big headphones on, a lot of times, they start to sweat. You start to get hot around your ears a lot of times. So anyway, I'm digging this because I can hear fine, and it's nice. Oh, I wanted to tell you, man. Yeah, I know. I wanted to tell you, man. So I have another platform that I can actually get on. Now, I was using this platform and they were charging me. It's called Be Live is the name of the platform, and they were charging me to have. I was paying for in the middle of the road. I didn't have the entry level. The entry level you can do free. You can do 3 videos a month on the entry level. You jump up and you pay the fee. I think it was like, I don't know, $29 or $34 or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, I was doing that gig for a while, and here's the cool thing about that is you can bring other people on. So like, I can bring you on if you wanted to. I can bring anyone on, and it would be on the screen. It would show me and you, and we can talk, hang out, or whatever, or whoever I wanted to bring on, and that was really cool. Now, the reason I stopped paying for that to have that service was because I think was because to get the high resolution camera to work, I was going to have to pay them even more money to get this. So that's whenever I went to Streamlabs, and you were with me during that whole process of trying to get this thing going. But man, hey, look, I got it going, and through all the headache and all that cool stuff, we finally got it going, didn't we, man? So yeah, that's nice. But I can still get on and do my Be Live videos. I still have 3 that I can get on a month and bring other people in. I'd like to bring Dennis in, Riva Denier. I haven't seen him in a while, and he's a professional engineer. He actually has been in on some major recordings with Eric Clapton, and he's been an assistant engineer with some of the big shots out there, Mick Guzowski and those guys, and been in some in some high end situations, which was really, really cool. But with the COVID thing, I kind of shut him down as far as he does a lot of live music now. And so anyway, I haven't seen Dennis, and I miss Dennis too, and so he's just been working a lot, I guess. But anyway, the Be Live thing, if you ever feel like you want to hang out with me, man, want to do that, we can do that. It'd be kind of cool hanging out, man. But I tell you what, I've been really missing getting on here, man. I've just been having so many different things going on, and it's been hard for me to get in here. But I don't know if you can see back here, but you see this right here? Can you see that in the picture? Okay. I don't know if you see that. That's my Canon D60. That's my Canon camera right there. Now what would be cool, man, is I can also record with this puppy, but I need to find the cable to come out of here and actually go into feed it in my computer. So it's a certain cable that I'm gonna have to buy, I think, to be able to do that. Right now I'm using this Logitech, but I'm sure I can get some good results out of using this camera right here, dude. It takes excellent pictures, by the way. But I could probably also do live video with it, right? Oh, cool, man. Awesome, man. It'd be great, man. Maybe I don't know, in the near future or whatever, just let me know. Message me, and one night that you come on and we're hanging out and say, well, what are you doing tomorrow night? Well, let's do it tomorrow night, and then I can get it all set up and get it ready to go, and then it's real easy. So this is the way it works. When I go live on Be Live, I actually copy this little it's just copy this link, and I'll put that link down in the where you comment, and then what you do to get on is you click on that link, and when you do, I can see you at the bottom, and then I can pull you in, and then we're both live. We're both alive. And that's so cool. I remember the first night I did that, and I think Dennis was one of the first guys that came in and hung out with me. And some people, this is the way, like my brother, I didn't know he was watching me, and some people just watch you for a while before they feel comfortable to say anything, or before they feel comfortable to hang out or do anything, which I understand. And so Dennis was watching me for a while, man. And I never knew he was on my channel watching, but he was watching. And then finally one day he popped in or started saying something like you in the comments. So anyway, it's not, it's, I'm telling you, man, I really like doing my YouTube channel. I have fun with it. I have fun meeting new people, and it's just tons of fun and talking about audio gear, and but like I was saying, I like doing other things too. So it's gonna be nice that you guys out there are cool with me doing some other cool videos, man, and just talking on different topics. I might even do something like that. Maybe like do 1 of 10 on different topics or something like that, or try to get creative and come up with something really cool to I don't know. And here's the thing, I like driving around in my tracker, man, in town or wherever I'm at, and doing videos in my car too, man. So I could do a couple like that, which would be kind of cool. You can see the city where I'm at and where what goes on around here. And then so I like doing those kind of videos. I just like doing it, man. It's just fun, and it keeps me busy in these times that we're in, to stay busy and just have fun, and so it's just been great, man. So look, man, I'm glad that you'll do it. You'll hang out with me, but I gotta get in the gym tomorrow, man. I've got to find some time to get in there. I want to say it's been at least 5 days since I've been in there, and that's not like me, and I don't like that, man. So with all that's on my mind, I don't know about you, but a lot of times when I'm thinking about the next day, my mind don't stop thinking, and that's a problem. And so sometimes I have a problem. My biggest problem is not knowing what my problem is, right? And so my mind just can't turn it off, man. And so I'll toss and turn the whole night. It's one of those nights where you're like, you'll be on this side of the pillow, no, that ain't good enough, and you'll change over on this side, and then that ain't, and you roll, until the next thing you know, it's 5 in the morning. And so that's the way last night was for me. I didn't get hardly any sleep last but anyway, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's gonna work out, and maybe tonight I can crash good and get some good sleep. But man, I don't know. So maybe tomorrow, man, I can put together the tracker video and have that out for you guys, and we're going to do some cool material. I just don't know exactly what I hadn't really thought about what I want to talk about or what I want to do, because I've got all this other stuff going on. But it's cool to know that you're going to come hang out, man, and come hang out with us, man. And so I was walking by a while ago, and I had to grab this and put it in my hand. I want to do it a night where I'm talking through this one for you guys, man. I want to do a night where I'm actually put this one up here, take this condenser mic down, hang this one up here, shoot some juice to it, and talk through this 55. It actually sounds good. I don't know if I told you, Caden, but if you look on the inside of this mic, there's actually, if you look up here, there's one screw right there, right snare, and then there's one right there, and then there's 2 at the bottom if you can see them down there. Let's see if I can get, there's one, and there's the other one. So there's 4 screws on this total thing, and then this just pops right off. It's 10 seconds and you got it off. It's no big deal. And but whenever I bought this, man, I was talking through it or singing through it, and there was tons of plosives going in this mic, and I was thinking to myself, why would they even let this mic off the shelf if you can't get close to it and sing in it? And so anyway, when I took it apart, I filled it full of the popper stopper foam, and you can kind of see it pressed in there nice and thick. And I did it on the sides, and I even did it on the back too a little bit, because there was very little on the back side. And man, it really, so now I can get close to it and talk in it like a broadcast mic, and it don't have you don't get all that air and pops and whatnot, popping peas in it, which is nice. Because can you imagine having to put a popper stopper in front of this mic and having somebody singing that? I mean, no, you don't want to do that. Talk about kill the look, right? Kill the mojo doing that, man. We don't want to do that. So anyway, it's a great mic now. And here's the thing about it. When I was talking to, I think I got this one at Sweetwater, and I was talking to my sales rep over there, and I said, man, I really like the microphone. Thank you so much for selling it to me. I've enjoyed it, but I think I broke the warranty on it. He said, what do you mean? I said, well, I opened it up and I tricked it out. I added what I thought would make it better. And he said, "No, man, you didn't void the warranty out by doing that." Because here's the thing: a lot of times, if you do something like that with other equipment, they're gonna void your warranty out with it. So anyway, he was super cool and said, "No, if you don't like it, you can still send it back to me." I said, "No, I love it now. I don't want to get rid of it. It's mine." But anyway, it's really cool. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, Caden. I appreciate you joining in tonight, and I appreciate each and all of you guys. Look, man, so I am going to come on tomorrow night. I doubt that the girl is going to send me the files I need tomorrow night to actually do my book. So I will be on here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, between 7 and 9 o'clock, as always. And I hope to see you again, Kate, and we will talk to you guys later.